Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Into the Eye Tarot and my name is Mel and I'm going to be your messenger. Lucky you guys. How we're going to do the channel is I'm going to do the reading here in a second, but before we start that, I wanted to just let you guys know a couple of things. First of all, the only way that I'm asking for money right now, I'm not doing personal readings, is by the extended that'll be at the end of the reading. And yeah, that's the only way right now that you can kind of help the channel, so other than liking and subscribing. So what else? Let's see. This is a new channel, and as such, it's a baby channel, and so I'm learning to walk and talk here. So I really appreciate you guys' patience with me. I will get better, I do promise. So the point of this channel is to help raise the vibrations here for everybody on earth and to remember that we are all one. So let's jump right in. Libra, welcome. So I have created a special spread specifically for this channel. We're going to call it the Into the Eye Tarot spread. It incorporates a couple of my favorite things, and we're going to start off, and I'll explain those as we go along. Okay, so we're going to start off with tarot cards, and the directions can... Oh, that's something I flip right on now. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and stop here. All right. So we have the Three of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Six of Swords. Okay, and I'm being told to pull... Oh, beautiful. The Sun. I was being told to pull another card in this. So let's go ahead, and as we go along, I'll explain to you what the directions mean. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off in the West. And the West talks about your home. It could talk about your family, or it could just talk about your body. This is in the direction of I am. This is Earth, so physical. Let's see. Oh, nice. So you have a 1. So 1 energies talk about some of the key words that talk about 1 energies are new beginnings. Okay, so you could have new beginnings going on in your home with your family. Maybe you're starting something, new beginnings in your body. Maybe you're starting new health regimens, maybe starting new medication. Some other keywords: independence, leadership. It also carries the energy of creation, unique creation, motivation. Okay, I can see there's people together in the Three of Pentacles, and these people are working together and they're collaborating in order to create either something in the physical form. So you could be, it could be in the building a home. You could just be getting together with your family and coming up with ideas, plans. Okay, so with the 3 plus that 1 is going to give you a 4. Okay, so 4 energies talk about buildings. It's about stability, work, focus, dedication, the energy to complete, being calm and steady, resilient. So perhaps there's some kind of, I do feel like you guys have a project in which you may be collaborating with people. It could do with your body. Maybe there's something to do where you're talking to doctors. 4s talk about rest. 4 energies can talk about rest. So it's about hard work, but also rest after hard work, accomplishment. Okay, you could just have a need to be an individual, be unique in your home, in your family. Maybe you are the unique one. Maybe you always feel that way. Let's pull some advice when it's dealing with anything to do in the home and family. Okay. It says, trying new things. I open my mind and allow myself to try new things. Life is a limitless parade of possibilities, and I'm going to be the family member who says yes to those possibilities rather than the one who always complains to the waiter. So today, the world is my oyster. Nice. trying new things. So trying new things will help get that energy, because the energy that you're going to need is that energy of organization and control. So it may feel like a situation is a bit out of control. A lot of people coming in and giving their ideas about an idea, perhaps, and allowing stability, being calm, um, adding a bit of control, organization to the situation might help. Okay. Also, you guys, going out with your family and trying new things. So we're going to go ahead and move to the north. And in the north, we have the area of air. And this is the area of I think. So the area of your mind. It could also do with work. And right now, you have a 6. The 6 energies are all about service to community. They're all about family, home. Okay. They deal with healing. They deal with harmony, love, and balance. So there might be a lot of you thinking about either it is a literal person who is in your life that holds a lot of masculine energy, but this person is very soft. They're very gentle and kind, and they're they may be older, but they hold, if not, they just hold older energy. At least where you're concerned, you feel very calm and steady in that they're very in touch with their emotional side. And you see that there's a guy he's sitting on a throne in an island, but he's a very beachy person, He likes to go down and surf and be with the dolphins and chill. He's got that kind of vibe. So either it's you're thinking about a person like that right now, okay? It could be a family member, because this has to do with family, home, with the 6s, healing, or it could be somebody they're speaking to that's causing this healing kind of energy. You're thinking about this person, or it's just you, and things that you're thinking about are wanting to go away, wanting to maybe escape, go to the beach, maybe just be around water. Dolphins talk about fun and ebb and flow. This person knows how to ebb and flow and take life as it comes. So let's pull some advice in the area when it has to do with work, or say even like school, something that you do. You could be dealing with a person, a boss that has this energy, this King of Cups energy. You could be the boss that has this King of Cups energy. Okay. I think with the 6 coming up, it might be, if you do have any negative energies, we'll pull some advice, but some of those negative 6 energies can be people who are weak-willed, are unsupportive, shallow. These people aren't in touch with their emotions. They're impractical. They have superiority complex. So, we'll stop right there. So, the advice. It says follow through. So to do with work or school or anything like that, any kind of project that you're working on, it says follow through. It says I turbo boost my stamina and activate the power of commitment, enjoying the satisfaction that comes with following through on everything I start. This week, everything is getting the follow through treatment. No missed deadlines, no forgotten email threads, no sitting around here while there is perfectly good happy hour going on right now across the street. Show some commitment, people. It says it all in bold. So let's go ahead and move down to, or over to the east, where this is fire. Okay, this is the I want. This can be subconsciously your soul wanting something, or you might be very aware of this I wanting. It can also do with creative pursuits, so hobbies, passions. I think it's interesting that the Page of Swords is a person, and as you can see, they have like a book bag. This is usually deals with a younger energy, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you're young, but you might be starting like a new project. You might be going back to school. You have an idea to go back to school this month. Maybe you are going back to school. That makes sense. It's August, right? The energies, let's see, let's go ahead. Oh, you got the 2. Okay. So the 2 energy talks about balance. It also talks about harmony. It talks about service and being the diplomat, which makes a lot of sense. You guys, Libras are the libertarians, the justice makers. They usually are the peacemakers, okay? This can also talk about partnerships and relationships. I think that twos are going to help you on any kind of creative project that you have right now. As you can see, this person is holding up a sword, and swords are air, and airs are ideas. So it could be an idea to go back to school, or you just have a lot of this on your mind right now. Blue is wearing a shirt of blue. This talks about truth and clarity. Maybe you know exactly why you want to go to school. Okay? Maybe you're deciding whether that, but I don't know why I'm focusing on school. So, for others of you, you just have an idea for a new project, a new creative pursuit. Some negative things that can be associated with the two energies. Also, let me go ahead and put 6 up here. I don't associate numbers with face cards. So, you just have a straight up 6 here. Okay, again, 6 energies talk about home, family, but they also talk about beauty. They talk about harmony, healing, also material needs. So, 2 energies talk about, again, a face, so it's gonna be a 2 here. Can talk about sensitivity, peacemaker, consideration, being that charming harmony person, having balance in your life. Okay, a sense of duty and service could be coming through on twos. So let's go ahead and pull advice for creative. And I will have these cards linked in the description, just so you know. Therefore, so in each direction, there's different decks, but I'll link one of them, and then you can pick the one if you are interested. I don't get anything from them. I just want you guys to know about them in case you want them. Let's see. It says unicorn voice. It says, my voice is unique to me. The things I make and say and do are totally, wonderfully, only one under the surrenderfully me, meaning they're unique to you. Even the way I draw a single dot is unique to me. Even the way I whistle a song or make a sandwich or sign a birthday card for my ex. See? 'Cause isn't this just so me? So imagine how fantastically fun it will be to see this me be me when unleashing something creatively. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Wanna see? So unicorn voice. It's just saying that your voice is unique to you. Even if it is just drawing a dot, which everybody could do, your dot is unique to you. So I stumbled through that. Let's pull another one. I feel like sometimes when I can't get through this because you're supposed to have to in this one. And the second one says proliferation. I put quality control on hiatus and welcome prolific quality with untamed delight. Quality is cool at some parties, but not when it invites its friend paralyzing scrutiny. So for now, I'll let my ideas proliferate like grass, and rather than agonize over every tiny blade, I'll let the whole darn field spring up. Once we're having a picnic, no one's going to care what those blades are up to anyways. So don't get bogged down in the details. Just let any kind of idea in its birth state, especially if it's in its idea state and it's in its new, and you're just, always keep those good things going. Try not to allow fear to come in and say, no, that's, if it comes in and says, oh, we'll worry about that later, okay? Do a little Scarlett O'Hara. That's a problem for tomorrow. I'll worry about that another day. So let's go ahead and move to your emotions. Down here in the south, this is where we have water. This talks about relationships. Doesn't have to do with love, but can. So love. And it talks about how I feel. It could have nothing to do with other people. It's just generally how you're feeling right now. Later on, we're going to have a preview for the extendeds, which I specifically ask about Libra relationships, and I will give you the preview of the situation so you'll know if it's your situation to come over to the extendeds. Anywho, I say all that to say that this doesn't necessarily have to be love, but it can. It's funny, I just want to mention that you have 3 people here And going, if you go down this way towards, you have 3 people in the Six of Swords and 3 people in the Sun. So there could be 3 of you in your family. It could just talk about you and this other person. I just said it couldn't have to do with love, but now I'm talking about it in relationship form. You and your person could have a need to go away. It's almost like you're sneaking away in the middle of the night to go follow your happiness. Okay? And this is maybe something that's been planned. Maybe this is you and your kids, and you're feeling like you're having to sort of be quiet about this happiness for some reason. The 2 again. So you had a 2 over here in the I want, the soul area of I want, and now in the feel it area. So this talks about cooperation, talks about balance, sensitivity, consideration. This is the energy of the peacemaker. This is also energy of service and duty. And so you might be feeling an obligation to get away and go find your happiness right now. Whether it's with you and a group of people, or whether it's just you by yourself, or you see yourself with other people, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and pull some advice in this area dealing with any kind of love or just relationships. Love and relationships. 2s in tarot can deal with choices as well, and duality. Patience. Okay. Oh, it's a pretty little butterfly. It says, I'm a catch. It says, I'm a total catch, and I know all the reasons why. I know that anybody would be lucky to be with me, and that doesn't mean I'm arrogant or snobby. Self-respect is just one of my many qualities exhibited by this complete and utter babe. Heck yeah! There could be some of you that are dealing with pregnancy out here, and you're just feeling very balanced and connected. You might be keeping this pregnancy a secret, you guys aren't telling anybody quite yet. But anyways, for those of you, it's regardless if you're in a relationship or you're single, remembering that you are a catch. Okay. Let's pull the main energy. 2 again. You have 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2 here again. So really just, it's going to be a lot of balancing, right? A lot of maybe cooperation. Let's talk about any kind of negative 2 energies, because those might come up. We'll pull advice so that you can, if those do come up, you can pop that energy right back around. But negative 2 is, that energy of indifference. Maybe the inability to take responsibility. Being full of fear. Being hesitant. It's a lack of balance, right? Being unloving and stagnant. So anytime that you're feeling that way, or others are displaying that energy to you, there's so much love coming from the universe. This is coming from your feeling. It's straight from your soul into your feelings, okay, of love. Plus, besides that, you have in the mind, you have the King of Cups. Okay, let's pull that major advice that could help our Libras anytime they're feeling a little out of balance with their energies this month. Oh, yes, it says, I exercise and expand my happiness muscle to beastly levels every day. It's easy to feel like happiness is elusive. You feel incredible and confident one day, and then unimportant, unattractive, and depressed the next. Before you know it, you end up slamming a bottle of wine and a tub of ice cream to help numb the gloom. But just as people transition from unhealthy and overweight to healthy and fit, you can exercise your healthy muscle, you can exercise your happiness muscle and build a life of smiles. With the teeniest practices of gratitude and mindfulness, and a focus on what truly lights you up, you can turn yourself into the Hulk Hogan of happiness. The army of sadness cannot break down your fortress if you are kicking their asses every day. Says the army of sadness cannot break down your fortress if you are kicking their asses every day. So exercising that happiness muscle, learning how to talk to yourself more positively, okay? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to talk about. So I pulled a song. This is just a song from the universe. We're going to call it musical notes because it's musical and there might be some notes or messages in there. So I'll see you in a minute and we'll get to that as well as the preview for the extended. Okay, Libra. Hey, Libra, sorry, just real quick, I wanted to pop in because we didn't do actually the bottom part of the numbers there dealing with your relationship love situation. So we have the 2 on the dice, the 6 that you got from the 6 of Swords, as well as the 19 that's on the Sun card. And if you add all those together, you're actually going to get a 27. And if you add that, you get a 9. Okay, so the 9 energies all deal with, they can, excuse me, I keep bumping the camera. They deal with endings, okay, they hold that energy, but they also deal with learning to say no. They can deal with being the humanitarian. This is service to humanity. Where 6s deal more with service to home and maybe your community, this is more like service to the world. So there might be some of that energy somewhere going on in your emotions. I mean, you just feel like the whole world, you have the sun. And when the sun touches everything, it brings optimism. But I feel like either you have a lot of happiness, you're feeling very happy and you're keeping this on the DL for so whatever reason, or there's happiness going on between you and somebody else that you guys are keeping on the DL. So with that, just try to keep balance, right? You want to keep balance in yourself. And I mean, I think you guys have just great energy with that situation. You have the Sun card, plus you have the 2 energy, which is all about peacemaker. This is the 2 is the energy of partnership and relationships, and you have it in your relationship area. So congratulations on that. And so let's go ahead and without further ado, move on to your song. Okay, Libra, and we're back, and I went ahead and I channeled a song for you guys. Now, this song, with any of the songs that you get on this channel, just know that it might not be your genre, and that's okay. Go check out the lyrics because there are messages there for you, okay? Without further ado, your song that you pulled this month for August is Perfect by Pink. So go check it out. Well, after this, I have a preview coming. Let's talk a little bit about it, though. So the energies are interesting to me because I feel like there's 2 separate groups. There's a group of you guys that really need this song, really need to hear that you are perfect, and to not let haters dull your shine. And then there's a group of you that have already have been through that, and are because I can see that with the preview. Okay, that this person is Empress person that have come into their energy, and you are coming from an energy. If you almost listen to how Pink is like, she's screaming it, like she really wants people to understand that, to not let other people tell them that they're anything but perfect, you know, and to not let others, to that self-talk, you know, to believe it, believe in yourself. And it's almost coming, she's like screaming. And I feel like for you guys that have gone through that situation and that have known that, you really want to spread that love. You want, even if it's just one person, even if there's just young one person, or one person, they don't have to be young, you don't have to be old or young to have gone through that experience, but there's one person in your life that is going through that experience and you've been there and you want to tell them, no, don't, that person's wrong, you're perfect. You know, believe me, believe yourself, your higher, your angels, when they're telling you they're perfect. And it's, you want to do that for others, and that's great. Please do that. So without further ado, let's move on. I keep saying that, without further ado. So let's move on to the preview. Okay, now how the preview works is I'm going to explain your energies and the person, whether or not they've manifested, because they're depending on your end. So I'll explain your energies, and for some of you, this person hasn't come into your sphere yet. They haven't manifested physically yet, and for some of you, they have. And I will give you their energies so that way you will know. Okay, you'll know based on your energies and their energies. If they haven't come yet, then if you're in this energy, this person is coming soon. So let's talk about those energies. So the Page of Swords and the Empress. Okay, the Page of Swords is, it's a young energy. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're young or not, but this energy feels really young. Like this person is all about learning. As you can see, they held up by all these ideas. They're stimulating their mind. Okay, it's causing all this yellow. There's so much yellow on this side where you guys are. So much yellow. Yellow talks about happiness to me. It also talks about self-expression, illuminating, conscious. You're consciously aware and becoming aware of yourself. If this is a internalization, a learning journey that you've been doing with yourself and healing and things like that, you've come into the energy of the Empress. So, as you can see, this Empress energy is quite pregnant. She has the world. She's pregnant with the world. So that you could be literally pregnant, okay? Or this just talks about being pregnant with abundance, feeling quite abundant in yourself, feeling like you could, like you have the creative power to create worlds, which you do. Okay, and with that creative power here trapped, I mean, we can't as humans do that. What you truly are, this little sliver that's in this human form, has the power to create worlds, right? You can create the world around you and recreate the world around you by your thinking, right? The law of attraction. But I think that you guys have come and done a lot of healing and you're feeling quite good in yourselves. I mean, you are the Empress. The Empress in some decks can dictate Demeter. She's the goddess, the Greek goddess of the harvest. So like summer. Wherever Demeter is, it's summer and there's harvest and it's always feeling good. I think that because of that, you've called in this person. Okay, because you have the Three of Wands. Three again talks about those energies of joy and optimism, creativity, a childlike spontaneity, and ascended masters. You could have gotten in touch with your ascended masters, your angels, elevated yourself, and now you're calling in, whether you know it or not, you're calling in this person towards you. This ocean is of love. I think you do know. And the sky is intuition and love. There's so much pink and purple going on here. I think there's a bit of calmness too, because as you can see, she's waiting for her waves to come in. She wants to go out there and surf. Maybe you feel very much like, for some of you that are single and waiting for this person, you feel like you're waiting for your waves to come in on this ocean of love. You're ready to get out there on the ocean of love again and hit some waves. For some of you that this person, you've just come out of this energy, and as you moved in to that ocean, a person popped up. So let's talk about their energy, okay? The Knight of Pentacles, it's funny because in this card, even the sky is green for this person. Green talks about growth. This person has had a lot of growth, okay? They still have a lot of growth to go. I mean, we all do. We're always growing and changing. That's the one constant in life. But I think this person has a lot of growth in their ideas, but what they've been growing is a lot of wonderful things. I mean, you have all these colors here. You have purple, intuition. You have red, which talks about not only energy and passion, but you have different reds. So you have energy and passion as well as material world. So this person could have a bit of material, they could have some money. They could have a home. They could have foundations, a business that's up and running. This person is their energy is very caring and loving. If you look at their horse has on this special, I think they call it a bridle, and of course a saddle, but it's like those thick straps that you might see in, Mexican culture. Let me see if I can bring them up where they have, or even Native American cultures where they have thick bands of beads, let me see if I can. So, and this person has gone and has, before they even built their own shield and their own little bling here, they've built and handmade this for their horse. So they're a person who cares about those people and loves and spoils those people around them. They might not be gifts of buying. They might spend the time to actually make something. That's the kind of person, the vibes that this person has. Look how they're barefoot. Look how blinged out and, fancy. But then if you look at them, they're just so chill. They're relaxed with their khaki pants rolled up, no shoes, barefoot. They really want to feel the earth. Okay, it doesn't matter whether or not this person is an earth sign. Their energy right now is very earthy. Okay, I hope that they're always a little earthy because I like these vibes. This person is giving good vibes. Um, there's a little bit of yellow here too, so this person could, or even orange, because a little bit of impulse. Their shield has a little bit of impulse, so they're not so stable to where they're so set in their ways that they're not willing to go out and experience new things. After all, this guy has a horse for a reason. I say this guy, but this person has a horse for a reason. They like to go out and adventure. The energies that they're bringing to you are like, you can see this person's growth. You can see this person's sweet, kind, loving nature, regardless of whether they're a masculine energy or whether a feminine energy. You can see it down to the way that they care about those people in their lives, their loved ones, their family, whether or not the family they were born into treated them well, and or whether or not they created their own family. They treat those people well. Um, so if you're interested on when this person for you that are single and this person has not come in, as soon as they come in, if you want to know, or they're coming, so if you want to know what they're going to be feeling when they come in, you can go to the extended song. This is going to be the shorter of the two because we're going to have an extended cards. In the extended song, you're only going to be getting the song that we pulled as far as, how they feel about you right now. And I'll be giving you some advice, okay? So that will be the extended song. In the extended card, we're not only going to be pulling the song about how they feel about you and getting advice, but we're also going to be going into what are their intentions moving towards you. Like, what are their intentions? Let's get a little bit more in depth in the cards only. And that will be called, well, it won't be called the cards only. It'll just be called the extended cards. So, extended song, which is the shorter version, where you only get the song and then a little bit of advice, or the extended cards, where you'll get the song, the advice, and some more detailed information about this person, okay? So, if not, that's okay, Libra. I really hope that your energies are all good and vibing for you this month. I love you guys. Keep it easy out there, and I'll see you next month. Do all this stuff. Like, subscribe, and like if you want to. And I'll see you next month. All right. Appreciate you. Bye.